year goes by, people always ask me why black holes? Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa, 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 whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Saturday. I hope y'all enjoying y'all weekend because it's almost over. Y'all know y'all know one thing about the weekend, it flies by, unfortunately. It seems like soon as Friday is over, the weekend is over. And I can't stand that. But we about to have a little break because we got the Thanksgiving holiday coming up, fortunately for us. So, that's gonna be a good break for a lot of us. I know I need it. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely need that break. Them kids going to the people. So I'm gonna enjoy that break time. Hold on, y'all. Let me pin this real quick. Give me a second. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for your girl. If you would like to donate to my channel monetarily, you can cash at me $1. You can also buy me a coffee. All of my coffee proceeds will go towards a Christmas giveaway that I am doing from here up until December 20th. If you don't like watching the ads, you can also contribute by getting a little super chat or a super sticker. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. Ham was trying to bust through the door, child. It never fails. Anytime I am live, when them kids home, they just don't have no respect. But anyways, let me see who we got in here. Oh, I know what I was saying. Um, if you also would like to support the channel, you can get a membership. We have a lot of exclusive content over there, members only. I will be having a members only live coming up this week. You can wait, hold on. Okay. And definitely hit that like button, y'all, because it is what? Free 99. Okay? You can't be free. So make sure y'all running them likes up while we live. Hit it before you even come in the chat. It's the easiest way to do it. Let's see who we got up in here. Let me go up. Let's see. And then we're gonna get into this topic because I see La on you still on the internet line to the people, child. It never fails. One minute she's uh cussing and carrying on. The next day she's either apologizing, taking accountability, fake accountability. And then after that, she's back to playing a victim. It's a whole pattern. As you guys know by now, it is definitely a pattern. Oh, Lord have mercy, child. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Bree Mom, times two. Miss Cynthia Crap. We got Snooky in the building. Miss Melanie Owens. Gemini Rising. We got Chillaxing with Queen T. Castorell. Scorpio Stings. Miss E. Sharwig Adventures. Miss Mel. Latte. Thank you, Latte. I just did it too. My bro Terry. Renita. Bookie Butt in the building. Miss Flo B in the building. We got Miss Yolanda White. I am her. Miss Tracy. Tokyo Blues. Miss Geraldine. Kimberly W. Miss Ramona. Christina. Nita M. We got Jaisha. Sweetly Favored. Lady Divine. Kate Brown. Meet us, my Louisiana sister. We got Miss Madeline, Miss Tony, Natia, Miss Jackie Moore, Lynette, Miss Fila, Miss Beverlyn. Shout out to all of you guys. Let's see, we got Miss Rebecca. Joy is real online. Oh, love. Black Widow. Miss Darlene. We got my girl Kayla. Nubian Queen. Miss Angelina. We got, hold up, let's see. Miss Veronica, Virgo Goddess. Nola Bunny in the building. Come on, we got 162 in the that's tuned in. Where y'all at? Come through in the chat. Come up out them bushes. Tanaya in the building. Miss Amina. I'm gonna give you guys a chance to come through in the chat because I know y'all probably like Pac always late, so I ain't gonna come in early. Y'all starting to catch on, okay? Because listen, the chat's starting to get shorter and shorter. Y'all start coming in fast once I get in here, though. So I can't say that. Hey, Christmas. What's up, my girl? Shout out to all of you guys. Like I said, thank you guys for your continuous support. The platform is definitely growing. We are up to 7,000, I think, 150 subs now. So shout out to y'all. When I get to 10K, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Yeah, when we get to 10K, we're gonna do a nice giveaway. We're gonna do a nice giveaway. I don't know what I'm gonna give away yet, but we're gonna do one. Hey, Jaquita. Say, hey, I'm new here. Love your content. Thank you. Hey, Ryan. Hey, LB. Hey, Miss Stephanie. You say finally made the live. Okay. Miss Cynthia. I don't know what is up with YouTube and these notifications, y'all. Only thing I could think about is the fact that StreamYard or the different streaming sites is third party, so maybe that's why the notifications are kind of slow. And I guess it depends on if your live is impromptu, like if you just throw it up there, or if it's preset the day before. I don't know, but I find that when you set your lives the day before, it's like the time lags. It seems like you have let me see, been on for 16, 17 hours, and that's weird to me. So that's why I never set my live the day before, and plus I'm always busy, so it's hard for me to set or know a specific time that I'm gonna come on. Hence why I'm always late to the live streams, y'all. I'll be trying my hardest, so but child, it is what it is. Hey, India, Tanisha, Angelique, Miss Stacy. You say, wow, I remember when you first started. Okay, I had 100 and some subs, child. Now we are up to over 7,000. Thank you, God. That is a blessing, y'all. Because it's not easy building a platform from the ground up without help. Especially some people are fortunate enough to where they kind of grandfathered in a sense where they might have a family member who's real popping on social media, or just catch that viral moment that'll really get them up there. But it's not easy. It's not. You got to put that work in, baby. You got to put that work in. But if you got it, you got it. That's one thing I could say to any up and coming content creators, bloggers. If you got the gift of gab, you creative, you real good with speaking in front of people, whatever, you can do really well in this game. You can do really well. But I did make a post a while back, y'all, that I was going to do what was it? A beginners video for you guys. So I seen a lot of people say they were interested. So I'm gonna try to start working on that this week. That way I can get that video out because a lot of y'all said y'all were interested. So hopefully I can try to squeeze it in and start working on it this week. And then I'll do a one big class where once you have the video, I'll do a one-on-one. Well, not one-on-one. I'll do a class where, like a private class, and whoever purchased the video, you can come in and then we'll go over whatever is confusing. Hey, Miss Diggs. Hey, Lolita. Thank you, Miss Madeline, for the super chat. I appreciate your support, my girl. He says, thank you for your time in debunking the lies of fakes. Y'all, how did y'all like that premiere? I thought that premiere was gonna do big. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I think it's over 3K views right now, but that premiere was on fire. So if you ain't watched that premiere I dropped yesterday, you got to watch that premiere because it's good, and I made it, so It's good. I'm real hard on myself with my work, but X the supporters. That premiere was off the chain. Hey J Bay. You say no, it's not easy, y'all. It's not. Hey Miss Janice. Miss Dix, I remember too when I first heard you on Sweet Minds Live and loved your energy. Thank you. Hey Miss Tamika, SC Island in the building, all the way from the Caribbean. Okay. Thank you, Scorpio Stings. You said that premiere was fire. Everything was facts and on point. Y'all gotta go see it. If y'all ain't watched it, go check it out. Y'all share it for me. Share it out. That's the easiest way to get the views up on that premiere. Because I feel like that one, I done did a lot of premieres, but that one needs to be seen. I'm working on another video right now that I started, and I was trying to find some clips. But y'all know one thing I noticed. I don't know if a lot of people notice this, but in the midst of the saga, Laonia deleted a lot of the content with her and LaTruth. And it was well before the judge ordered them to remove content off their pages. She started, and this was probably last year sometime, y'all. Whenever me and Sweet Boy was doing videos and stuff like that, that's when she initially started deleting all the content because we was rebuttaling all her lies. So she deleted pretty much everything. But the good thing is, well, I ain't gonna even say it. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it because that could get somebody in trouble. So I ain't gonna say it. But just know that stuff is still out there. But she definitely deleted a lot, y'all, because it didn't co-sign the lies that she's putting out now. You know, you can literally go back to the videos and see that, hey, this is cap. You know, you ain't giving the complete truth. Just like how she's running with the narrative that she been a single mom even when she was married. Girl, bye. That's probably the dumbest thing you done said thus far. Literally. It's impossible. I don't care if RH only paid one bill in your household. Once you got married and it's a two-person household, you are not a single mom. I don't care how much you had to do for your kids while you were married, which is your job, ma'am. Anything that a stepfather who is not a biological parent, anything that he does while he's with you, that's a bonus because he don't have to do it. That ain't his cheering. He don't have to do it. But the fact that you can't even give this man a little credit is crazy. Y'all, I literally, before I got on here, I was watching an old video that was on Facebook that somebody shared from RH's and Laonia's content where they were literally in the mall shopping. Laonia, RH, and the kids. They were shopping. RH had buku clothes in his hand for them kids, and he was acting like he was doing a skit or whatever, recordings, acting like, hey, you fine, I want to take you out on a date. What about if I pay for all the clothes for the kids? Pretending like he's trying to go out with her even though that was his wife, but get to the register and pay for everything. So the fact that you can get up here and lie and make it seem like this man ain't never did nothing for your kids, and that's what you call manipulating truths. Now, we ain't crazy. We know you took care of your kids. Granted, that's your responsibility. But to fake it and make it seem as though this man, and this came out of your mouth verbatim. You said nobody never did nothing for your kids. That's what makes it a lie. Because even if he bought one item for your children, that's something that he did. Period. So stop the cap on social media. Stop trying to compare your relationship with Janelle with LaTrue because those two relationships are totally different. That man married you. Janelle didn't. Janelle made it very clear that he was not getting married. RH married you with all of your baggage. Ma'am, that's not cool, y'all. Like, it's not cool. Get that bitterness out your heart, baby. Like, we all done been through relationship problems. We all done been through things. Period. Nobody is perfect. Because they like to say that y'all all the time. Y'all not perfect. Y'all can't judge her. It's not even a matter of judging. She putting it out there. People gonna speak. That's common. Once you put some on the internet, you gonna get a lot of opinions and perspectives. That's the internet. But it's the fact that you trying to gaslight, manipulate us, and play in our faces But you got the nerve to try to say these men were gaslighting and manipulating you in the relationship, but you doing it to the internet. Make it make sense. You trying to tell us we didn't see something that we literally seen that's still on the internet. And that just shows that you're still bitter behind your marriage. Until you can acknowledge, take accountability, and give credit where it's due. Because if it wouldn't be for RH, I don't care how many times we got to say this. That man made the way for you to have what you have now. You might have played a role in it because, yeah, you had to build it up and play your part. But if it wouldn't be for him and his platform, La Truth brand, which birthed the Miss LaTruth brand, because you can't get Miss LaTruth without LaTruth, baby. If it wouldn't be for him, you would not be where you are today. Point blank, period. Please stop playing in people's faces. Please stop. And let me tell y'all just how much he played a major role. Because you got the interview that just dropped, the Say Word podcast. Shout out to whoever he is. He did that interview with her maybe 2 weeks ago, literally right before she had her crash out session on the internet in front of Janelle House. She just did that interview, y'all. So in the start of the interview, and I was going to go over that a little bit, but I want to jump into the live that she did yesterday because that live was so capped out, it don't make no sense. She is literally living in oblivion and delusion out of this world. Like, she really believes the stuff that comes. I think she thinks once she speaks it, it makes it true. That is crazy to me. Like, if you ain't strong-minded within this saga, that girl will drive you crazy with the lies, child. But soon as that interview started, I don't know, some of y'all probably seen it, right? The first thing this man says is, we have Brianna Hampton here. And she said, oh, no, not Hampton, not Hampton. Oh, you not Mrs. The Truth? That man knew exactly what he was doing when he said that. That just shows you that the only way for people to actually know who you are and know where you're birthed from is to speak the truth into the situation, some way, some shape, fashion, some shape, form, or fashion. The truth has to be mentioned. If y'all remember when Tasha K, before she even touched the story, Tasha K had to incorporate La Truth in it some kind of way. Oh, we have La Truth's ex-wife, the farmer Mrs. La Truth, who goes by Brianna, Brianna just being Brianna. That's because they don't know who you are. Just being Brianna is not a brand. It might be a brand now, but that brand birthed from Mrs. La Truth. If you take La Truth out of the equation, baby, you will be a regular person on social media. That's it. That's all. Because the proof is out there. If y'all go back and look at her old content, this girl was just like Foot Meat, getting 50, 60, maybe 100 views. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. So for you to, oh, I've always been the bag and none of my baby daddies is millionaire. We all know La Truth that made millions on social media. We all know that. The proof is in the numbers, baby. He might not have it like he used to, but he definitely brought in some millions. Definitely. All you got to do is look at the numbers. So when you popping it, making it seem as though you always been this and you always been that, and just trying to discredit these men when you the same person who was flexing these men while you was with them, you making yourself look crazy. You making yourself look crazy. Because nobody made you get on the internet and flex as hard as you did and trying to shame other people by flexing whoever you was with at the time. Nobody made you do that. Just like nobody made you get on here and try to expose Janelle. And guess what? It's baby, it's still flowing like nothing happened. That man is still unbothered wearing all the jewelry that you bought him, still making that cheap body butter, selling that pre-manufactured body butter in my Medea voice. He's still going with the flow like nothing happened. He's probably still in females' DMs begging to go to dinner. The only difference now is he can really say he's single. Okay? That's the only difference. Ain't nothing, you ain't made nothing shake. I don't even think he lost a follower. That's how much people are tired of your BS. Matter of fact, let me go to his page and see. Let's see if his following went down, y'all. Let's see, baby. Hold on. Let's see if Mr. Janostrils lost a follower. Nope. If anything, he probably gained because people want to know if he's going to respond. So he can make a bag off of this too. If you really think about it, y'all. Just like she's out for the bag with her, oh, I'm going to do part 1, part 2, part 3 storyline on TikTok and all my social media sites. He can make a bag off of this too because people going to watch him just to see if he's going to say anything. There, it's a mystery with him right now. So he can definitely make a bag off of this. He had 144K, y'all. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I seen he was like at 143K. So he ain't lose nothing behind your little episode. Cause people, that's your jacket now. This is what you have to wear. People know you as the woman who lies on men on social media. That's the jacket you done made for yourself. Instead of you keep your personal business personal and behind the scenes, you feel the need to try to destroy these black men because they no longer want to be with you. It ain't about DV with you. It ain't about a Bruce with you. Because if it was, if those things were serious to you and such a big deal, then guess what? You would have checked out a long time ago. No, but the minute it does not go the way you want it to in the relationship and you feel like you have been used, that's when you want to try to throw, oh, I've been abused or I've been in this situation. That's when you want to throw that out on the internet because you know those things are serious, but you playing with it. You playing with it because if all it takes for you to move on from a situation is for you to expose it, then why you didn't move on and why the last time you exposed Janelle on the internet, why it didn't force you to move on that time? Why that time didn't? Why when you said this man was plucking boogers and he was so disgusting to you and he was in all these females DMs while you was putting gas in his car and still buying him jewelry and all these different things, that was the first time. Why you didn't move on them? Then after you exposed them on the internet. You said that's your way of moving on. Why you gave him another chance then? Because if you seen a red flag, or should I say the demon side of him on the first interaction, that means you didn't seen a whole lot of red flags in that relationship. Because a lot more often than not, if a man is abusive, they not gonna show you in the beginning, baby. They ain't gonna show you in the beginning. They want to lock you in first. They want to get you to where they need you to be first. So God gave you a sign in the beginning, but because you were so blinded by malicious intent and you had your own motive with flaunting and flexing this man on social media, that's why you stayed the course. Don't try to make it seem like this man was manipulating you in that relationship because you got your sign early. Most women who are in abusive situations don't get that. They don't get that. You got your sign early on, but you stayed because you had a motive in mind. You wanted to make your ex jealous. You wanted to prove a point. You wanted to prove a point against social media. You wanted social media validation. All of those things. Miss, he's a big stepper. He's all this, he's that. You were constantly bragging on this man, not because he was actually those things, but because you wanted to show your ex-husband, hey, I can upgrade from you. Hey, y'all, if God sent me this man, then what I said about my ex-husband must be true. That's what she was doing, y'all. She was trying to prove a point. It wasn't about, oh, I'm popping out with him because I need to prove to him that I no longer want my ex. Because if that's the case, even after you put the fact that you and Janostrils was together on the internet, you was still subbing LaTrue. You was still on live talking about LaTrue. You was still going back and forth with LaTrue supporters. You was still trying to dox people and using your platform as a, you know what, weaponizing your platform. You were still doing all of these things, ma'am. subbing the women that he was working with. Make it make sense. You was doing all of those things. So that's how we know, oh, I only, I was forced to pop out with him because, he was pressuring me behind the scenes, thinking that I still wanted my ex and I had to prove. That's why healing is important, right? Y'all, and I've told y'all this on several occasions. If you remember me saying this, let me know in the chat. How many times have Pac said, a lot of times when women get with a man too soon, they have to fake like they hate their ex just to make that man feel secure? How many times have I said that? So she went extra hard on trying to destroy the truth on the internet, even while she was with a whole new man, just to prove, because you moved on too fast. Ain't no man gonna accept a situation like that, knowing you just got out of a situation, and they gonna just automatically think, oh, she over that person. Especially the way your actions were, literally showing something different. It's impossible. The only thing you have taken accountability for on this internet is the fact that you moved on too fast. That's it. That's all. But if you still pointing the finger in everything that you say, she literally said on this live, y'all, we're gonna run it back and I'm gonna break this down. She said on this live that she knew she was not the problem. I've never been the problem. But you can literally say out your mouth, well, I did move on too fast, but a lot of women do that. How many women say, how you say in the same sentence? She literally said in the same sentence, y'all. Um, well, I did move. I have to take account for the fact that I did move on too fast. But how many women say that, we are all the same, whatever, whatever. And a lot of women say once you get out of one situation, you get up under another man and this and that. But in the same sentence, you saying, well, I stayed in, because y'all asking why I stayed in a relationship. I stayed in a relationship because I'm not the type to just jump from man to man. You said that in the same sentence, but you did it with Janelle. Make it make sense. And nobody caught that. Y'all, she literally, and you see, Pop, I'm so analytical. Like, I think logically, I really pay attention to what people say. Because when they say something, they will literally tell on themselves, especially when they are malicious. When they are not genuine, and the objective is to gaslight people and manipulate people into being on your side, and you gonna get a whole lot of crap. Boo boo gonna be spewed. Okay, just pay attention. That girl literally said in the same sentence that women are known to jump into relationships to get over the last. But I don't do that, because that's what I stay so long with a man, because I'm not, I'd rather stay and deal with that man than just jump into a relationship with another one. What? That don't make sense, baby. It's contradicting. It's hypocritical. Like, what? I don't think she even understands the meaning of some of the things that she says. Miss construed. So y'all don't get it construed. Okay? We ain't gonna get it construed. Her words. But this man still going on and on. People still purchasing his little flared up pants with the little manufactured body butter. He made a post an hour ago talking about, thank you guys so much. I appreciate your support. Sales still going on. Come join Nation. Lovoyalty.com. You can see he got orders on the table where people then bought stuff. That man ain't nothing changed. Nothing. That just shows you how much people are over your BS. Only thing I wish out of this situation is that LaTruth would have had the same courtesy. That's what we wish, because he didn't deserve it either. And regardless of how you look at it, even though, it took us a while to realize that she was a liar, we had to actually, it's unfortunate that LaTruth had to be the example for people to see that this girl means these men no good once the relationship is over. But guess what? She is a prime example that she ain't gonna be able to keep doing this. because people not falling for it. And that don't make Janelle innocent. The fact that, people not crucifying him at the cross, it does not make him innocent. At the end of the day, keep your relationships off the internet. People fight every day in relationships. They got some of the strongest marriages were HELL in the beginning. Keep it all. And this is a prime example why you will never have another successful relationship until you heal, at least. But I don't see, at least not with no top tier man. Ain't no top tier man coming through over there, y'all. I'm sorry. I am so now with 6 kids and 3 baby daddies. I don't see it. And that ain't me hating, that's just stating a fact. I don't care how much she try to buy them. That's all it's gonna be. Just like with Janelle, she gonna have to buy them. She gotta buy them. Ooh, child. Hey, Tanisha, y'all had a whole little rant. My bad. Hey, Angelique. Hey, Stacy. Wait, hold on. Where we at? What's up, the J Bay? Let me catch up with y'all in these comments. Then we gonna start playing that all that cap she was spewing on that live yesterday, child. Cause that don't make no sense. Let's see. Hey, Miss Lolita. Thank you, Gemini. Hey, chatting too. I've seen you over there in 2K Live. Shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, Jaquita, go check it out. You say, how do I share? I'm not techie. Uh, you go under the video and I think there's a share option and you just click on it. It'll say like copy the link or, where do you want to share? Show different platforms. And you just click on it. Hey, Miss Lovely. Hey, Sugar Shack. You said I said this today, but there's still videos out there. Y'all. All y'all got to do is look for them. All over Facebook. Hey, Aisha. Hey, Ro Baby. All y'all got to do is look for them. You said, I remember when Robert first introduced to Facebook, there's one video she's lying on a bed. He was so nervous, but she was loving the attention. I wonder if that's the video where she was live and she had like 30 something people in her live and he shared it. And he was like, oh, they coming. And she was like, say hi to your folks. I don't know them folks, them your folks. And that's when he was like, she was telling her little audience, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna be able to interact with y'all no more because he done sent all them people over here. So, child, I still have that clip. I still have it. And that was old. That's when they first got together, y'all. Hey, Miss Shawnee. Like she did her big one. But it's not working no more. You said, hey, Precious, you said you see his story with a song playing. I ain't no Russ. He be over here listening in your voice. Listen, baby. Listen, he definitely be listening, y'all. Because if y'all remember the last time all of this happened, the second time, which was 2 months ago, when she had her rant on the internet about him, they had a fake page. The page is called Fitness Minder or something like that now. And before it changed the name to Business Minder, it was a guy name. I forgot the guy name. But Janelle, the page be talking about Laonia. And Janelle would be liking the post. Okay? Especially when it's about him and RH. He'd be liking the post. Because I didn't got screenshots from it. So that should tell you something. That man ain't crazy. Well, I ain't gonna say he ain't crazy because in my opinion he is crazy. Is the fact that you literally watched what happened with this woman's husband and you still got yourself set up, dude. How did you not know how to play your cards? You can't tell me you were so blinded by the finances that you allowed yourself to get bamboozled and fell right into the trap of Laonia and you watch like it's like he had a warning. It's like RH was the warning. People were all on the internet saying, you better watch out. She gonna do to you what she did to her husband. And you still fell for it like a dummy. That is crazy to me. Thank you, Miss Lovely, for the super chat. You say happy Saturday, everyone. Thank you, my girl. Yes, y'all run them likes up for pop. Run them up, baby. Being a mother is a full-time job as the nurturer of the family. It doesn't mean you are single. Check it. Okay? It does not. It does not. As long as, and this is my thing. Because I have 3 kids. All my kids have the same dad, but I'm engaged to somebody completely different. My fiance does his part. You know, anything that he do for my kids, and he go out my he treat my kids just like his own. Anything that he do for them is extra because those are okay. Oh, those are my kids. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that she won't give that man no credit, knowing doggone well we literally, baby, it was a video out there where the first time your kids met LaTruth, they were running up to him, calling him daddy, calling him dad, y'all, and they were small like how Momo is now. When LaTruth first got with her, all her kids were real, real small, like the size of Momo, running up to that man, calling him daddy. And I'm like, where's they dad? Where they real daddy at? Nobody knew nothing about Sleepy over there. Why she trying to give? And we gonna hold on. We about to jump into him a little bit because I don't like the fact that you giving this man credit when we know he was not involved. Come on, let me see. Hold on, y'all. My son in here. He about to go out. You say she done tore her brand all the way up. Let me see what you got. What's the other option? Where is this interview? It's on Instagram. I mean, it's on YouTube, y'all. It's called Say a Word Podcast. Those. What shirt you wearing? Well, guess what? What shirt you wearing? The shirt you got on? Do the black jeans. What shoes you wearing? Oh, well, I don't know. Let me see how they look. Put them on. My bad, y'all. My son about to go out. He wanted me to pick an outfit. Hey, Miss Beverly, you say laughing my butt off, right? I saw him bowling today on his page. Hey, Miss Tamika, he been single. Okay, he was single while he was with her. Everybody DM. He been, y'all. Janelle been liking women's half naked pictures on Instagram. That ain't nothing new. You got a belt? Well, put your belt on. It don't look bad. Put your belt on. You got a shirt to put on under there? Oh, thank you, Miss Tamika. You say happy Saturday. Let's start. Let me know before you leave. Let's start a super sticker party for that premiere Pac did, y'all. Oh, thank you, Miss Tamika. Love you, my girl. Miss Lisa say, listen to the song he's playing on his last video, packaging his shea butter and clothing. If y'all notice one thing about Janelle, he's always throwing out subs through the songs that he played in his story. He do that all the time. You just gotta listen to the lyrics. Just listen to the lyrics. He do that all the time, y'all. All the time. But Janelle, if you want to tell your story, my audience would love to hear it. Right, y'all? We would love to hear his side. We would love because we know she ain't innocent, baby. We know she ain't no victim. Okay? We would love to hear your story. We don't like you, but we would love to hear your side. He definitely gained. He definitely gained. Didn't know of him to her when he first started his following base. He was definitely down. I guess the same how beginning started allegedly. Yep, he was. Nobody knew, y'all. And the same. That's you know what's the crazy part? Just look. It's like it's deja vu because nobody knew who Janelle was either. So the same thing she did to RH, Janelle did to her. It's crazy, but it happened. It's crazy how karma works, baby. Karma be doing her big one. Hey, Miss Robin, Karma be doing her big one. You reap what you sow. So shout out to Ayana, because Ayana must have got teed over there, because she sure put a status up. Thank you, Miss Mel, for the super chat. You say big step of Mr. IMBD. Listen, so Ayana put up, y'all. I don't know if y'all seen it. Let's see. Ayana put a status up yesterday, and she says, excuse me, just thinking of the time, March 2023, when my friend, in quotations, tried to get her friends to beat me up because I wanted better for her. Sent my entire address so they could pull up. And then she put at the bottom, you reap what you sow. And then in the comments, she put the screenshots of the text messages, y'all, where Laonya was in the group chat giving her address, telling the girls to do this and do that. And you know what's crazy? Ayana was a good friend to that girl. She was a good friend. If y'all remember, if y'all been here from the beginning, y'all know she literally lied for that girl. Okay? We still ain't forgot that, Ayana. We let you slide a little bit, but we still ain't forgotten. We want to hear the rest of that audio that you put out. If you want to make it right, you need to put out the rest of that audio so we can hear what Laonya was saying in that audio when RH was telling her he was gonna put her out the car. Okay? We need to hear what she was saying. Cause you said on that audio, you was like, I ain't gonna play it all. That's for her to play it in her time. I'ma just play the part where he was going off. No, we want to hear the whole thing because it's not valid if it's half ours. Okay? It ain't a valid receipt if it's one-sided, baby. Make it right. Make it right. You know that girl was jacked up. Look how she did you. Look how she did you. Hey, it's therapy for me. The Tamika saying outside his house talking about them women Ja cheating with don't bring nothing to the table. So yeah, she controlling with her coins. That's all she was worried about, y'all. That should tell you something. That's how you know she's toxic right along with him. Because if a woman is worried about a bruise, we know as women, especially if you're a victim slash survivor, a bruise is real serious because some women don't make it out. Some women's kids even get entangled into the situation, trying to look out for their mom or whatever. So the fact that you up here putting all this out on social media and what the one thing you worried about is the type of women that he's talking to or in his DMs, you worrying about the fact that they can't do for him what you did, that let me know that it's about you being bitter. It's about your insecurities and the fact that you think what you do for a person uh can what? What you say? You thinking what you do for a person is literally everything. Like it makes up everything. It's more to being a good person, being a wife, being a significant other, being a girlfriend, than just buying for them, ma'am. And that's the only thing you worried about. She literally did the same thing with RH, y'all. She tried to compare herself to Lita, talking about Lita was a great fashion, not great fashion, y'all. Great value version of her. She called Lita the Tubi version of her. And Lita was just a coworker. So that should tell you it ain't about what happened in the relationship. It's about her being bitter and thinking that nobody can hold a candle to her. She's thinking because she puts out so much financially that that should be enough, basically. And they shouldn't look nowhere else. But that should, if anything, that should be an eye opener for her and let her know that it ain't just about the money. Because if it was, you wouldn't be having these relationship problems, ma'am. If it was just about the money, you would not be having these relationship problems. Hey, keep moving. Janelle, you say, see, she was seeing Janelle when she was with our age. This is her karma. Yep. And he had a girlfriend too. Ain't nothing good coming from a situation like this. She was still married. She had just separated from her husband. Just 2 months. With her and RH separated at the end of October, y'all. So if technically it's less than 2 months, she moved on. Because if her and RH separated October 22nd was the day RH filed for the divorce, right? Filed. That don't mean they was divorced. By January, I forgot the exact date of that premiere in LA, the Fright premiere. That's where she met him. That's where the alleged one night stand happened and everything. It was early January, if I'm not mistaken. So that's less than a month. No, I mean, that's a little over a month. Right under 2 months. You moved on. Moved on. And he had a girlfriend that you acknowledged in several videos that you didn't even care about. So you was just worried about yourself. You had a motive, ma'am. And that's another that's another thing. If you have high self-esteem, ain't no woman with high self-esteem, value, self-respect, morals, integrity going to become second to none. I don't want nobody husband. I don't want nobody boyfriend. Don't even try to play on my top like that. That's an insult to me. A woman that really, really, really have high self-esteem and respects herself ain't gonna allow a ninja to make her second best or second choice. You went from being somebody's wife to a side chick, trying to take somebody else's man. Baby, that is not a flex at all. It ain't cute. It ain't a flex. Hey, blessed beyond measures. A whole hot mess and a half, y'all. But Naya definitely, not Naya, child. Ayana definitely need to drop that audio. Hey, Talks with Pimo. You said that heifer went and got her hair done today. That is so irritating. I know. I hope she did them babies. Like, stop playing on your baby's tops. Go get. That is crazy to me. I just don't get it. And then you go on a platform and this man saying you're such a great, great mother. What, sir? What social media are you watching? You wanted that interview that bad that you gonna lie? Clearly, he ain't watching everything going on. Talk about I see what they saying in the tabloids and oh Lord have mercy. Then this girl getting up there talking about how important it is to vote, knowing doggone well she didn't even vote. They didn't already put it out there that you didn't even vote, ma'am, and you haven't voted in years. People, that's public record, right? People can literally see if you voted. And somebody who put that out there, y'all? But somebody did send me the screenshot of her not voting, but yet you on your platform trying to talk about how serious it is and how crucial it is to vote this year when you didn't even get your arse up and go to the polls. How you influencing your supporters and telling them how important it is and you didn't do it? Make it make sense. That's how you know somebody will literally lie in your face like nothing happened. A whole hot mess and a half. But back to the first baby daddy, because that's what I wanted to get into before we start playing these audios, because I noticed she mentioned him on there. And that's one of the things that's tissing me off. You giving this man so much credit talking about he's active, and if you call him, whether it be for disciplining the kids or you need me to come get him, knowing doggone well that man is not going to no Georgia to get them kids. Every time you showed when you bringing them kids, it's always you bringing them kids or your daddy. Or at one time it was Naya or Ariana, one of them was dropping the kids off of. So stop trying to make it like this man is just A1 baby daddy when we know doggone well ain't no it's impossible to be active and he in a whole nother state. We always see them children with you. And if they ain't with you, they with your daddy. When you want to go out of the country or travel or whatever, you got your daddy flying down. Them children are not. And you know what's crazy? Her daddy and the first baby daddy live in the same state. Make it make sense. So you will make your daddy come as if those are his kids when he should be enjoying his retirement and peace at the age that he is, instead of you put him off on their own daddy, but you bragging on this ninja, giving the same thing you did with Janelle, giving fake accolades just to prove a point, just for validation. And then later on, when you get pissed off, you're gonna want to expose some ish. Stop giving fake accolades, ma'am. Nobody making you do that. But like I said on my post yesterday that I made on my community wall, you giving Sleepy all of this credit, but he's the same person that you came out on TikTok and said he sick pit bulls on the kids. He pulled a GUN on you. He pushed you into a wall until you BLEED and you was pregnant with your oldest son. He sick the pit bulls to prove to his wife that Those kids wasn't his. He did all of those things. And if you ask me, all of those things sound way worse than the stories that she told about RH and Janelle combined. Okay? But yet you praising him. So y'all, please help me out with this, right? All of that happened with the first baby daddy. Then, but she's still subbing RH, not just subbing RH, but she's comparing RH and Janelle, those two relationships. So if the stuff with the first baby daddy is old, wouldn't you say that what happened with you in your marriage ain't that old too? Seeing as how you literally breaking up from a whole nother relationship. So if you gonna constantly sub RH, your ex-husband still, why you don't do that with your first baby daddy? The one that's not paying child support. Why you don't do that with him? Why is he getting so much credit when we can clearly see he's not active like you making it seem? We know the answer to that, but we want to see if it's a different one when you speak it. Why is this man getting so much credit, y'all? Somebody help me out. That he don't deserve. Just because y'all not in a bad place or y'all on speaking terms, don't be trying to build him up as if he's just daddy of the year when we know we can see that's not the case. And nobody ever says, where's the first baby daddy? Why the kids always with her? The only time you really see him get them children is maybe 1 or 2 weeks out the summer. That's it. That is not active. Because if he was that active, he would be getting them. Because I'm pretty sure it ain't but a couple hour drive, y'all, from Georgia to NC. So if he was, because I could have sworn I heard it said that the daddy would literally drive out here. I mean, drive to where she's at. So why the baby daddy can't do that? Make it make sense. Now, when you be leaving them in the house by themselves, why he can't get them, even if he got to work? It's a hot mess. Hey, Roz. It just don't make no sense. Like you giving him too much credit that he don't deserve, but you still dragging RH, the one that's paying child support, the one that's getting his child every visitation. The only time he ain't getting it is when you having issues, when you don't show up. So why are you still dragging RH again? Why are you still now comparing? You trying to get that validation from that fake storyline with your ex-husband so that people can believe what you're saying about Janelle, but we didn't believe what you said about RH. So make it make sense. Don't try to use that to validate this crap when we know you played a major role. Hey, Roslyn. Now Janelle over there living his best life. The only mistake he made was impregnating you. Because now he got to deal with you forever. Okay? And that's good for him. That's good for his arts. Now he's stuck with you just like the other ones. Now he got to deal with the baby mama drama. Not just the girlfriend drama. Listen, that baby mama drama with her is on a whole nother level. And you about to feel it. You think you had some problems with this situation. Wait till them cheering come out. You can get ready. She are watch. I'm shocked, y'all. You know what? I'm shocked that she ain't started with the whole I don't think he's mentally able or capable to be around the kids. Long as he with her, his mental is good, right? The minute they break up, oh, it's the kids witness this and they witness that. I don't think, my kids need therapy and I don't think they need to be around him. And she gonna start all of that to try to keep Janelle away from them cheering. Watch what I tell y'all. As long as they together, it ain't no mental issues. The minute they break up, baby, everybody got a problem but her. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Let me pull up these videos because it's a lot of clips, child. Hey, Miss Deandra. What's up, my girl? I love you more. Hey, Miss Karen. You say he was sleeping park for 6 years. He was sleeping. He sure was. I can't stand him, y'all. Especially if he called himself trying to check me. You got the right one, Ninja. You got the right one. Okay? Because listen, you ain't did ish. And he messed up when he told me, I got 7 kids. I work a 9 to 5. You know how hard it is working for the white man and trying to take care of them. You can't spread your time out like that when you got all them cheering. So you told on yourself. Thank you. Thank you for co-signing what I said. Thank you, sir. You say, Lupac, we would love for you to interview him. Oh yes, y'all. Chanel, are you listening? My audience would love to hear from you. Y'all know he ain't coming. Cause I will light his ass up. He is not coming, child. Lupac, she will do anything and say anything to not give RH his credit. She hurt cause he don't want her. He didn't want her. Yep. She's still doing it. Think about it, y'all. It's been they've been divorced since what? April? I think April. They've been divorced. Separated for 2 years now, a little over 2 years. Why are you still subbing this man? Please tell me. Why are you comparing it to your situation with Janelle? See, if you would have healed, which is solely your responsibility, your healing is your responsibility. You wouldn't have the opportunity or feel the need to sub any of your exes. So it's like she's just pushing that accountability on everybody but herself, y'all. But herself. And that's why you got to pay attention to the contradictions because they are all in her statements. One minute you saying, oh, I'm holding myself accountable for this and that. And the next minute you saying you was perfect. It don't make sense. You can't have accountability without fault, baby. Make it make sense. How can you be accountable without fault? You can only hold yourself accountable if you make mistakes. So what you saying ain't making no sense at all. Tell me something good. What's up, my girl? You say all the time, Lupac, she getting everything she gave to Latruth. Jai is definitely Latruth's get back. Yes, ma'am. That's a fact. That is a fact. Thank you, Luscious, for the super stick. I appreciate your support, my girl. Thank you, Miss Melanie. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for the support. You say, why is he packing all those big or sweatsuits with little envelopes? Like 2K said, presentation is everything. Yep. He, y'all, it's the people that's buying it for me. Support, yeah, but like, come on now. The dude is literally cheaping it down as much as he can. If you a business person, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. He cheaping it down. That's exactly what he doing. Stuffing it in there. Then y'all get y'all stuff is all wrinkled. The sweatsuits be wrinkled as hell. Hey, Brandy. Don't make no sense. If you don't get some better packaging for that, you selling $25 sweatsuits for $150. You can't afford to at least buy some decent packaging? That's crazy. Thank you, Miss Robin. Thank you for your support, my girl. Like, come on now. Did you hear about this? Says the crazy part of all this, she would have stayed with Ja with the Bruce. She might put him on blast because he chooses to keep her a secret slash just be done with her. She would have stayed with him, y'all. Think about how she showed up to his house. She had that one piece legging on in my 2K voice. Showing up to his house about to catch a cold in the arse, like the old people say. You gonna catch a cold in your arse. Just to try, well, I don't know, maybe she was trying to do some type of makeup X or something, child. Because anytime you show up to your man house like that, something that happened, you trying to make up. But he ain't opened that door and that set her off. That's what set her off. Hey, Laurie. So that's why I say, if he would open the door, will we be having this content right now? She'll still be with that Ninja Turtle. Hey, Miss Stephanie. Let's be honest to say the first baby daddy is going alone because she is paying him not to bash her. Yep. He really wasn't saying nothing that matters towards the kids. He looked like he didn't want to do the live. Laonya pay him. I wouldn't be surprised because think about it. When all of this first started, y'all, His platform was not that big. She helped him build up his page by tagging him and stuff. She told him about being able to get money on social media and this and that. She started tagging him and all kind of stuff. That's how his page got so big, from her tagging him. That's how. And if I'm not mistaken, somebody said that she's a I think it was Dawn said it, that she's a moderator on his Facebook page. So they knew exactly what they was doing. That's why he started being more and more vocal after the separation. He wanted that Facebook bag. He was clickbaiting people and everything. Whenever LaTruth was posting certain things, whenever LaTruth did that interview with Atlanta Star or something like that, and they was talking about that viral video where Laonya was throwing his clothes out and stuff. Um, Sleepy got real in his feelings about that, and he was clickbaiting people, making it seem as though he was gonna drag RH on his podcast. Whole time they talking about something totally different. So he used LaTruth name too to get some clout. Hey, Micheline. So that should tell you something. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Destiny. Miss Vicky. Shout out to all of y'all that's coming through. Please hit that like button for your girl. Shout out to, what is that? Wait, Douglas? You got DO9. Do 9 Douglas? I don't know if that's right. Hey, my 2 cents. What's up, my girl? You said it costs hardly anything to order packaging for clothes. Exactly. You could go on Amazon and get some really cute packaging, because Amazon, listen, y'all, Amazon is my go-to for everything. If you know, you know. Okay? If you an Amazon head like me, then you know. He can get some nice packaging for cheap on Amazon. Like, he don't put no effort. He just trying to make a quick lick. That's it. That's it. That's all. Trying to make a quick lick. Hey, Egyptian. What's up, my babe? Hey, Miss Deborah. Cancer 66 in the building, Miss Glenda. Okay, y'all. I was trying to make it to the bottom of the comments, because y'all know I don't like to fall behind on my comments. Okay? So let's get into, and thank you, Tanya, for the coffee. Let's get into Laonya with her Cap City Live that she did yesterday, lying to the people, talking about she was single even in her marriage, child. Girl, if you don't go sit down, ain't nobody falling for that. I wish these clips was in order, but they not. So we're gonna just start with the first one. Hopefully she don't say no cuss words or none of that, because I ain't trying to lose my monetization, child.
Yourself in that relationship, you kind of take a back seat and
all right, let me put my headphones on. So
and then even in this pregnancy journey, I had to take a back seat. In my journey as well.
Why is my headphones so low?
Because of being high risk and other things that I can't discuss health wise. But I got a lot on my plate.
Okay, not that one.
Spirit, but still can't avoid everyday life things that are happening surrounding me.
Y'all can hear it good?
That being said, it's so hard. People say don't be stressed. It's super hard to even.
Hold on, y'all.
Preaching and talking to myself. Just like a few days ago, I did a live when I was talking about it's eviction time. Had I not known that live was gonna be for me.
You knew that. You knew that. I said that, y'all. I literally put out a video when she was when she had on that red sweater or shirt or whatever, when she's sitting in the car making that live, and she was talking about it's eviction time, it's eviction time. They had, hey Latoya, hey SD, whoever else coming in here, shout out to y'all. Somebody was in her comments and they was like, you, every time you going through problems, you always coming on here preaching to people or something like that. And that's when she stopped saying what she was saying, and she was like, y'all always thinking it's about me and this and that. And I, like, basically saying I be trying to help people and whatever. You knew that was about you. You was talking about yourself because you was already throwing subs in your stories on Facebook. That's how you know it was about her and Janelle. So stop trying to act like little did I know I was talking. It was for me. Yeah, it was for you because you was the one giving the message, ma'am. It's always for you. We ain't crazy. What's up, Truth Slayer? What's up, my girl? Happy Saturday. Hey, Miss Debbie. Like, come on now.
specifically. But I wish the spirit leads me somewhere else and that happens. But yeah, I just want to say, like, being pregnant with twins, being hormonal, also having to take care of 4 other kids, which I have been doing. So before I got pregnant, I would always take care of my
Here
kids,
we go.
regardless of relationships, regardless of whoever I was with. I always took care of my kids. Nobody ever done anything for my kids. I made sure my kids were.
You see, and that's what tisses me off right there. Before pregnancy, and nobody's ever done anything for my kids. That's what pisses me off because we watched RH help you with those children, baby. I don't know if she considered, maybe she wanted him to babysit more and not go to work, not do his events. No, it don't work like that. At the end of the day, those were your kids. You went into that marriage with those kids. That was not RH's biological kids, but guess what? We thought they was because he was doing so much. You even gave them cheering his last name on social media. So I don't even know if they actually have their real dad's last name, y'all. Because they had on their platforms, they was under Hampton too. Make it make sense. If they daddy was so active, why were they using RH's Hampton name, his last name? It's not giving what you wanted to give. But you gonna fix your mouth to come on social media and literally gaslight people into trying to believe that you was a single mother even when you was married. Girl, bye. We watched this man buy you cars and stuff. And guess what? When he buy a car for you, it's for your kids also. We seen him in videos taking your sons to get haircuts and shopping, and he paying the bill. He paying it with cash. Like, make it make sense. Thank you, Nita, for that cash app. I appreciate your support, my girl. That man was going, he was overplaying his role, if you ask me. I got a picture in my phone right now, y'all, of 2 times, 2 different school events when Isaiah was younger and when he got a little older of RH showing up for him. Going to the father school event. You know how they have donuts with dads or, stuff like that at school? RH went 2 different times. It was literally a side by side, y'all. Somebody put it together and you could see where uh matter of fact, let me pull it up. Hold on, y'all. Because y'all know I like to go to my receipts. Let's see. And I'm gonna put it in that video I'm working on right now. I'm gonna put it in there for y'all so y'all can see it y'allself. But I'm gonna read it to y'all. Let's see if it's in. Hold on. I'm gonna definitely add it to that video so y'all can see it because she doing too much capping for me. Okay, on the first one, it's a side by side, y'all, where the first picture is when RH was on the heavier side, and Isaiah was real small, and you could see they in the classroom with the other students. They got, I don't know if it looked like they got other dads in there because you could see like a man legs, but it's like a close up pic. And on the second side by side, the second pic, RH was smaller with Isaiah. He got a name tag on. I can't. Oh shoot! Let me see if I can zoom in. I can't see what the name tag say, but Isaiah is standing next to him and he's older. So in the comments, guess who in the comments, y'all? Laonia. Talking about y'all twinning through thick and thin, King. I love my family so much. You changed our lives for the better, and I'm so grateful to have you. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But you talking about this man ain't never did nothing for your kids? Girl, bye. That man was showing up when they daddy was supposed to be there. Those 2 school functions, their real dad was supposed to be there. Whether it's donuts for dads or whatever. Sleepy was supposed to be in the building. Because RH didn't have to go out his way to show up for your kids. That was not his real kids. That was not his biological kids. So that's a bonus. That's why you have to give credit where credit is due, because if that's not his real kids, that's not his responsibility. That's yours. So you, by you saying, "Oh, I always did what, took care of my kids and did it by myself," and you supposed to. Well, for one, they biological dad is supposed to do. But the fact that you throwing a sub at LaTruth when that's not even his real kids is crazy to me. That's the crazy part. You ain't subbing the first baby daddy, the one that wasn't showing up. You subbing your ex-husband as if those were his kids. That's crazy. All right, let's see where we at, y'all.
Preaching and talking to myself, just like being pregnant with twins, also having to take care
Hey,
of
my
the
Karen.
kids, which I have been doing.
Thank you, Miss
Before I
Angeli.
got pregnant, I would always take care of my kids, regardless of relationships, regardless of whoever I was with. I always took care of my kids. Nobody ever done anything for my kids. I made sure my kids were good, always. So, and when people say, well, how does it feel to be a single mom? How does it feel to be a single mom?
Hey, Miss Claudia. Hey, Miss Floria.
You could be in a relationship and still be a single mom. You could be,
oh my God,
I could go get married tomorrow and then I could still be a single mom. So this journey isn't new for me at all. I have been a single mom the entire time I've been a mom. Let me say that. I do have support from my oldest kid's dad, Deshaun.
Here we go.
Who gets his kids and involved and make sure.
And this is the same person, y'all. The same person. I literally read this on my live yesterday. That screenshot where she put in somebody's comment, she was like, something about LaTruth is not Amor's dad. Ja is, no, she said, I'm gonna protect my kids with everything in me or something like that. Ja is her daddy. F out of here. Girl, child. Now you want to give, you've been a single mom the whole time, right? But now that's how contradictory she is, y'all. She literally goes from, I've been a single mom the entire time, even in my marriage. Then you start giving your first baby daddy credit. That's how you know it's cap. Hey, Tyrese with the T. Hey, Shamise. It's all cap. Watch. Pay attention to what she say.
Hey, you need me to come up there right quick and talk to them? I will. You need me to come get them? I will. You need me to discipline them however way I can? I will. So shout out to him for always being there for me in that supportive aspect. But yeah, through this journey of people say being a single mom, I feel
she had to say that. Y'all know why she had to say that? Because she realized that she contradicted herself, right? Before she said that part, she literally just said, I've always been a single mom, even in my relationships. So if you saying that, that means you never had support from no man, right? And then you go into, but shout out to my first 3 kids dad. He's always been supportive in, making sure if the kid, do I need to come get him and discipline him? Do I need to do that? Girl, you just contradicted yourself. Miss, I've always been a single mom. It's impossible. Make it make sense.
like I never stopped being a single mom. And I feel like people feel like you have to be
Hey,
in a
Miss Denise.
relationship. Even if you're in a relationship or even if you're in a marriage, that does not mean that you're not a single mom. Especially if you're still doing all the things for your kids that you would be doing even if you were single. So if you're in a relationship,
you supposed
and you're still
to do
providing and
that.
doing things for your kids.
Y'all, I don't know if I'll be able to get through all of this because she be pissing me off. Okay, it's like she say the craziest stuff. It don't matter if you get, okay, Miss Melanie. I'm pretty sure you have kids, right? So if, let's say you not with your kid's father and you go get married, and you still doing for your kids what you supposed to do for them, even with you getting married to a whole different man. Ain't that what you supposed to do? So she's speaking as though once she got married, LaShrew was supposed to completely take over the role of, I guess, her role and start doing everything. That's how she's speaking it. But that's not real life, baby. It don't matter if you with the daddy or with somebody who ain't the daddy. You still gotta play your role as their mother. But don't sit up there and act like LaTrue wasn't helping you with them kids. That's the part that's really pissing me off because we seen it. I got so many receipts in my phone showing it. Like, girl, it's the lies for me. That man did what he was supposed to do as a stepfather. And then he went above and beyond doing that. Because if you felt like he wasn't playing the role he was supposed to as a stepdad, you wouldn't have been constantly, but y'all know she liked to say she was manipulated and controlled. She was mind effed. You gave RH, and that's how you know when she gave RH accolades, she gave them because he deserved them. Janelle didn't deserve them. She gave Janelle accolades to try to make LaTrue mad. That's it. That's all. But LaTrue got them accolades because he deserved them. We seen this man going bringing your sons get haircuts. We seen this man outside showing your sons how to cut grass, playing basketball with your sons. All of these things we've never seen with Janelle. So make it make sense. And I don't care if it was on camera or not. He still did it. He still did it. Because y'all know they like to say, oh, it was fake for the camera. The grass still got cut. The ball still went through the hoop. Their hair still got cut. So it don't matter if the camera was rolling or not. The action was still performed, baby. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Or him in the kitchen showing Lala and showing Mosky how to cook eggs and sausage. Where were you? Those times he was in the mall with the kids. Where were you? Girl. It's all cap.
You're still a single mom.
Still a single mom. Like we lit, girl. And you know what? You know what really validates the fact that RH handled his business as a stepdad, y'all? The fact that you can see the difference in the whole family dynamic to this day. When RH was with this girl, those kids were well put together. The girl stayed with braids. The boy stayed with haircuts because RH is real big on appearance, if y'all never noticed. He even take his baby girl shopping. Like he's real big on their appearances because he's a social media star. So he real big on his appearance and whoever around him. That shows you she don't care. She'll let her babies get on camera any kind of way. Their hair don't have to be combed. She'll have on clothes for the same 2 days, child, back to back. She don't care. Be laying in the bed, just looking a mess. She does not care. That shows you the difference in the dynamic and how it completely changed once Robert is no longer in the picture. So you mean to tell me when that, you know what? Like I said, it shows the difference, y'all. It shows the action. Okay? It shows the action that was put forth. It shows who was really keeping that family dynamic together, who really had the structure. The proof is in the pudding. You literally, when RH left you, you went viral for not sending your kids to school being up to par. Where they do that at? Miss, I never stopped being a mom. Where they do that at? How you go viral for that? If you on your handling your business, how you go viral for something like that? Make it make sense. I ain't never seen a viral picture of people sharing your kids and the way they dress and their hair and all of that going viral for the wrong reason when you was with RH. It just shows the bitterness. Hey Talia. Let's see.
Preaching and talking to me.
Hold on.
If you go and get married tomorrow and you still doing the same things you were doing before you got married for your kids, then you're still a single mom.
No, ma'am, your logic is not making sense. Y'all heard what she said? If you go get married tomorrow and you still doing the same thing you was doing for your kids, you still a single mom. No, you're still a mom, dummy. You're still a mom. You don't stop being a mom just because you got married. Make it make sense. Mommying don't stop when you get married, okay? But it don't make you a single mom. The logic is not giving what you wanted to give. And people with a brain gonna understand that don't make sense. They gonna start scratching their head like, what? What she just said? What? This girl said, if you go get married and you still doing what you did when you were single, you're still a single mom. Uh, hey, Miss Pamela, if RH paid that light bill, baby, it's called two-parent household. If he was paying bills in that house, you were not a single mom. And when you paid him while that man had cancer, that don't count because you just did what you were supposed to do as a wife. Because we know that RH took care of y'all for the first 4 years of your marriage. Y'all was only together 6. Make it make sense. Hey, Diva Chick. What's up, my girl? You say, hey, Brittany, you say 2K said he reacted to that back to school situation. I know, I was trying to find the video. I'm going to have to look for it. Hey, Miss Pamela. I'm going to have to look for it, y'all. Hey, Love Cat. He did say he told her a new arse. Okay?
Realize that. So for me, that journey never stopped. That journey never stopped. Ever since my kids have been born and me and Deshaun wasn't together, I was a single mom. Period. No matter who I got with, I was a single mom. So that question for me is not new. Like, I've always been that. So I don't even know how to answer that. It's quite naturally, that's just who I am. I'll make sure that my kids are good. I'll make sure that I'll take care of my kids above all. And I don't feel like, for me, this entire process of being on social media, I never got on social media and did videos with my kids like that. You will see a video here and there, but
about to lie some more, y'all.
6-7 years of being on the internet, you have never seen me post my kids like that. I don't record my kids because I want my kids focused at school to be
That's a lie.
Education.
Let me tell y'all how that's a lie. Because when you and RH was going through y'all separation all over the internet, you was posting baby girl Mora every day. You and Janelle. You might not post kids, plural, but you was posting baby girl every day, using your child to antagonize your ex-husband. So that's a lie. I can't wait to finish this video I'm working on. Because there's a lot of stuff she said in this video, y'all, that I got the clips to rebuttal. Like how she said her kids, because of her kids don't need counseling. Okay. But you was the same person that said in the midst of the saga that you had to put all your kids in counseling because they witnessed abuse, right? Okay, we're going to rebuttal all of that.
And not be focused on skits and
at this point she need to shut up
in the media. And so far I have done extremely well with doing so, with keeping that separate. Like, my kids can go to school and they're not being recognized and they're not being picked on and they're not being bullied and they're not engaging in what Brianna is doing on social media.
Y'all heard what she just said? She said her kids can go to school because she don't put them on camera, right? She said her kids can go to school. They not being recognized. They not being picked on or bullied because or people not coming up to them and saying, hey, something your mom did on social media. Ain't this the same person that got on the internet and cried and said that people were bullying her kids at school because they was being bullied on the internet? Ain't that the same person that said that? Y'all want to see that clip? I'm going to put it in that video. Okay? We're going to rebuttal this. Because that's why I say, when you tell one lie, you got to tell a bunch more to keep that lie moving. Because lies can't stand alone, baby. Because people going to question them. Especially if you said something prior that didn't make no sense. She the same person who said that, y'all. She said her kids were getting bullied at school because of the stuff people were doing on the internet. But now you're saying because you don't put your kids on the internet, that the kids not recognizing them at school. So they can go to school and they don't have no issues. Oh, okay.
So, and I want to keep it that way. So when people say, well, I don't see you do things with your kids, because I want my kids solely focused to be their education and not to be, oh, I went
Hey,
viral on social
Sarby.
media. Oh, my friends are talking about social media. Oh, I can't pay attention because my friends or people or kids in the school want to talk about my mom or talk about what we did in the video. So I don't think I would ever like post my kids like that. I see some people do that, and I be thinking about it. I'm like, oh, maybe I should do family content with my kids, but no. So far, all the way up to middle school, my baby is about to be 14 years old, and I have not had an issue with social media with them in school. So
Okay.
I feel like I'm going to keep going the way I'm going and keeping them out of the limelight as much as I can.
She ain't never had an issue, y'all. Remember that.
And not
She said her baby is 14 in middle school. And so far, she ain't never had an issue with no bullying or nothing in school. Right? Ain't that what she just said? Matter of fact, I got a few clips to rebuttal this. Hold on. Let's see this. I'm gonna just let y'all hear one. Hey, Caramel. You said a live story is never the same. Okay. Hey, Raquel. Hey, Miss Marlena. You said if I come out of a cooch and saw that Brianna was my mother, I'd be pissed. What's up? The truth is ready. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to you for that comment. The truth is ready said, hold on, y'all. Where is it? Did I pass it up? Wait, let's see. You say, didn't she tell people on live sometime back that she literally saw her son on camera masturbate? Yep, sure did. She said, I got camera in all my kids' rooms, and I seen my son with his cover going up and down like this. And she said, don't tell me you are watching PORN at this age. Same person who said that, y'all. Same person. She is so contradicting. Thank you for saying it. I literally put that in one of my videos I just did. It don't make no sense. Hey Sid, hey Miss Sandra. So she just said, wait, y'all heard what she said about the kids not having to have counseling or none of that, or no bullying issues. Hold on. Let me play a clip for y'all. Just to show y'all how much she lied. No bullying. Let's see. Go up a little bit. Wait, hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Because it's actually two clips. Let's see, what's this?
Face.
Very shame because after going through it publicly, people were. But if a person comes out with tons, like, what? Like my 3-year-old is so 6 years of gaslight.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta find it. Thank you, Crystal, for that Cash App. I appreciate your support, my girl. Hold on, bear with me. Where's the long one? Let's see. This was her speaking in tongues, so that ain't it. Wait, is it? No, that ain't it. Oh, yeah. Let me stop. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Okay, so my finger got broken in the incident, and I thought it was gonna be like,
Wow.
because I was worried about my kids at first. But then, and after, it's like day after day, I'm coming out with receipts. I'm coming out with so many excuses that I kept making for them. My 3-year-old is so when I have to go to court and somebody said it for me. So when I have to go to court every day. So when people see me like, oh, you were this, oh, you were that for 6 years.
Hold on, y'all. Bear with me.
The fact that it's being dragged out, even today, the fact that it's being dragged out, am I going through the fight for you?
Wow.
So
I went through internet slanders.
why you got to be negative?
Because
And God said He gonna prepare your table in front of your enemies, and that's exactly what He been doing ever since I dropped. Listen, the bird been flying. Been flying. When you sit back and you see both parties, you see who succeeded and who fell. And
y'all heard what she just said. I forgot about that clip. She said when you sit back and you see both parties, you see who succeeded and who fell. That's how you know who was being honest. Okay? It ain't you, baby.
Do you think you'll get back into dating soon? What
Hold
does
on,
that
y'all.
look like for
I'm
you?
still trying
I
to
am
find it.
dating.
Okay. Let's go. Let's get you out there.
He came into my storm and he was there for me no matter what nobody said about it. Like, we're gonna get through this, we're gonna meditate. And the most important
Love, you're showing all your teeth. You're smiling. You're happy. You're free. You're floating.
Yeah.
What are some of the practices that you do with your children to help them heal through this transformation in this time?
So they are all in counseling as well.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That is so proactive.
Yes.
Wow, that's powerful. They don't even know how you're blessing them right now.
Right.
Truly.
Putting them in therapy this early on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm such a firm believer.
Y'all heard that? She said all her kids is in therapy, right? This was during the saga. In the clip we just listened to, she said because she keep them off of the camera, they don't need counseling and all these different things. She tells so many lies. Hold on, let me finish playing it.
And especially with having sons.
Because there's another one too that I was looking for.
I don't feel like it's okay for them to be emotional. I don't feel like it's okay for them to speak on their feelings and tell us how we feel, which is why we have so many unhealthy adult men walking around, because no one ever told them it's okay for you to cry.
Yes.
It's okay for you to talk. It's okay for you to communicate. Your feelings matter.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's so important to me.
That wasn't the one, but I'm glad y'all heard that one. Hold on. I gotta find that other one.
But like, girl, I ain't never seen all your teeth. I know you ain't. You never seen them. I never smiled this much. I've never been this happy.
Yeah.
So
okay, hold on. Because there's some other one. It was one where she was in the car too. I'm trying to find that one. Where she was in a car crying and speak. It was around the time she did the one speaking in fake tongues, talking about people bullying her kids on the internet. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna find it. Knowing me, I might have passed it up, child. Lies you can't miss. They should have had therapy when their own dad put dogs on them, if that's even true. Okay? I don't think that's something that I could ever forgive. You play with my children. You know, when it come to me, I feel like us as women, we let a lot of stuff slide. But when you really hold your children to a different regard, you don't play by them babies. You ain't playing with mine. I'm sorry. And that's more so of a reason to keep them away, because you supposed to be their daddy and you did something like that. Oh no, I'm sorry. Some stuff just not forgivable in my opinion. I can't forgive stuff like that. Dang, y'all, hold on. I'm still trying to find that doggone clip. It's probably not sectioned off in my receipts. But watch, when I'm gonna be making that video, that's when I'm gonna find it. But I'm gonna rebuttal it regardless in my video. I could find my clips easier in CapCut, because CapCut you could separate the videos from the actual message receipts. Opposed to when you looking in your phone, now you got all of these screenshots and videos together. So it makes it a little harder to find these receipts when I need them if I'm on live. So, but I'm still looking. But it was a receipt where she was in the car and she was talking about what is this? That's not it. She was talking about her kids being bullied on the internet because of what's going on the internet. Even in that on that interview I just played for y'all, she was telling the ladies how so my kids deserve to be bullied too because they came on the internet and expressed how uh they vented for their mom because they witnessed this and that, so they deserve to be bullied too. Girl, what? Ain't nobody bullied her kids on the internet. If anything, if anybody said anything about her kids, it was because of her and stuff that she put out. But people were mainly speaking to her lack of mothering skills. Because certain things you don't put on the internet. Point blank, period. I ain't gonna keep looking for it. I'm gonna go back to playing these clips for y'all. Hold on. But I will put in a
Why
video.
you pay me? You be knowing the answer. I be going to therapy and like,
did I play this one?
if you go and get married tomorrow.
Yeah, we played that one. Okay.
Why you pay me? You be knowing the answer. I be going to therapy and like, I guess it's more of a venting session for me, even though I already know.
Don't come up in here telling us what to talk
I feel
about.
like a lot of
That's
people
the
need to stay
easiest
away
way
from
to get you
therapy, because with
banned.
my
We are
mom
grown,
was here, I'd be
baby.
able to have
If
those
you don't want to
conversations, but
see
I
it,
don't have
keep
my
it
mom
pushing.
here, so that's the most sucky part too.
Ain't nobody making y'all come click
Going
on no
through
live.
this position in this place, it's like, damn, I can't even call my mama and be like, mama, da 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 da, and vent. And I think that
I got him,
not
bro.
having her is also playing a huge part. For a while, I was like, oh, you know, I miss my mama, but it's not to the point where I was like crying every day and like looking at stuff, and like at that point where it's like, damn, my mama is gone. And but now it's hitting me all at once with the things that's going on with the twins, the holidays coming up, adjusting to choosing myself and leaving a relationship,
I seen
adjusting
that.
to
Start
not only
with
repairing my heart and my feelings, but also repairing my kids' hearts and feelings that was also involved in a relationship, and then also dealing with everything publicly. So when people be like,
she talking about repairing her kid's heart that was involved in her relationship, that's her focus. You ain't even let them heal from LaTrue. They still calling him daddy. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Kids don't deserve to go through heartbreak with their mama, especially behind no man. Girl, this should be a lesson learned. Stop bringing men around your kids too soon. You didn't even give them a chance to. They could have still been in LaTrue life. He played so much of a major role in their life in the first place. The man was around them for 6 years. He literally watched them kids grow up. They almost teenagers. They were Momo size when RH first got with her, y'all. So now you want to talk about your kids need to heal from? Of course they do, because you keep doing this to them. They're kids. They should not even be experiencing this right now at this age. She a hot mess. Hey, Tajay. Hey, Latanya. Kiania. What's up, sis? Hey, Danae.
oh, well, why did you bring it publicly? Listen, I'm a content creator.
She is Melissa.
This is my life. This is what I do. So, and through my journey, if everybody who has been following
you can
me,
go
you
use
know
them
that I've been
degrees.
authentic since day one. I've never been one to be private with my life ever. I have never been one to be silent. I always came on here and talked to women and encouraged women and talked to them about self-love and knowing their worth. And in doing so, I was
talking about, I'm a content creator. This is my life. You can go utilize them 3 degrees you say you got. What's stopping you from doing that now? Because you said LaTrue was controlling and he didn't want to let you use your degrees and work. So why she not working now, y'all? Huh? Anybody know? Hey, VV, you said, hey, Lupa, she had those kids on camera in the car asking them questions about the drama when it first started. Okay, she was using those kids to validate adult situations. Y'all remember when she had Isaiah in the car talking about, Isaiah, when y'all was knocking on the door, you should have never did that. But now you want to say it's because I keep my kids off the camera that they don't have to worry about bullying and this and that. Girl, bye. You a whole hot mess.
And I feel like the only way God can really sit you still and for you to realize that and see that is if you really take the time to really just sit in Him. And when you're praying, asking God to reveal certain things, He will. But if you have a lot of distractions, you won't see it. And was when I would get sick, I would have to call nurses here to give me an IV of fluids because I was extremely dehydrated. It didn't matter how much water I drank, didn't matter how much I was trying to eat. And I was trying, at first I was making videos about it and I was talking to y'all about it. But then you get those people that's like, well, you act like you ain't ever been pregnant before. But when I tell you this pregnancy was extremely different than any pregnancy I've ever had, this pregnancy was extremely different, which is why I was starting to blog about it. But then I was like, you know what? I ain't got time for these crazy people that say, oh, you've been pregnant before. But I've never been pregnant with twins. And and trying to do different things as far as like me. Remember, like I told you, I was going to therapy and I was trying to change everything. I thought I was the problem.
You
I was trying to
are.
change my approach on how I talk and how I maneuver and how I move and how I think and how I speak and how I respond and how I talk. And to be honest, a lot of us women go through that thinking that we supposed to be changing all of these things within ourselves, and that's not true. The problem was really never you.
Girl, you giving some bad advice. I'm sorry. Because if your therapist was telling you that, she was right. You are supposed to change those things. Especially if you keep having the same result in every relationship. That should tell you something. Granted, the man is supposed to adjust as well. Relationships are 50-50, right? But the fact that she's giving advice as if women, it's never your fault. Like, we are always the victim. We ain't supposed to do these things. Baby, y'all are both supposed to do it. Stop giving these people that bad advice. That's why you are now a professional baby mama. 6 kids almost and 3 baby daddies. You have no room. This the same person, y'all, who said, I'm not a relationship guru. I can't tell y'all nothing about a relationship because, I was 17 when I got with my first baby daddy and I was with him for 5 years and then in my marriage I was with him for 6. You supposed to grow from each relationship, baby. Once you start having them kids, that's what make you a woman. Your grandma never told you that? Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Your mom never told you that? Like, having kids grows you up fast. It's like she's trying to utilize her being young to her advantage and make it seem as though her mistakes are excusable or she can keep doing stuff over and over. It don't make sense. You aren't you human? You want people to look at you as a human, right? But yet you're trying to make excuses for yourself that are impossible. It don't work like that. Hey, Miss Lisa, the stuff she be saying don't make no sense, y'all. Hey, Latoya, like, make it make sense. Girl, it does not work like that. You can't make those type of excuses for yourself and think that you're going to get a different outcome moving forward. Accountability comes from faults. You can't say, I'm always taking accountability, even for the men, but then say you've always been the perfect person. That's how we know you, Cap. That's how we know you ain't perfect in a relationship. Just based off of how you talk. That's showing us that's how you move with the men too. Like, make it make sense.
Especially when you try different approaches and you get the same responses. That shows you right there. That's another red flag that I realized that when you change yourself and you get the same responses and you change it to how they want you to be, whoever it may be in your life, and you still get the same response, it's not you. It's not you.
She could tell her audience, you see it, y'all notice how she's telling her audience about all these different red flags, but if you recognize them, why were you still there? If you seen all these red flags, why were you still there? This is the same person who said this 2 months ago. That's what's really tissing me off. The fact that you already did this on the internet and now it's like she makes it seem as though it's set in stone and she done with it for good. And then next thing you know, they right back together. That's the part that really makes her look bad on the internet. Like, girl, stop trying to give people advice that you don't even take yourself. Now you a red flag guru, but you didn't even stop or try to leave a situation when the red flags was hitting you back to back. What?
Also, going to therapy will help you realize that you're not the problem as well, because you're going to be talking and they're there to listen. And they're going to ask you, like, why did you feel like you needed to do that? Why did you feel like you need to do that? Why did you? The more you speak out loud about it instead of just going to your friends venting, because the venting.
She said going to therapy will help you realize that you're not the problem. I'm going to just sit that there. Oh my God, bro. Lord have mercy. Okay. She said going to therapy will help you. Once you go to therapy, it will help you realize that you are not the problem, y'all. When I thought that when you go to therapy, it's for, you to uh decompartmentalize your issues, your emotions, and to be able to cope with certain things, to heal through certain things, to put everything out on the table and to grow from it, to see what's triggering you, what's traumatic, what's causing this problem and that problem. It's not to realize you not the problem. It's so you can see your issues, your fault, what's causing certain things, and to grow from it, to heal from it, to be able to move forward without, trying to avoid those certain issues affecting you moving forward. She going to therapy with the wrong type of mindset. Or maybe her therapist is not a real therapist, because I don't know, child. Or she's misinterpreting what the therapist is saying. I don't know what it is. Hey, Goddess Jahara, you say I don't know what bullcrap therapist she's seeing. Oh my goodness. Okay, it ain't even making sense. She could be misinterpreting her therapist, y'all, and just saying what she want to say to make it sound good. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. Cause y'all remember, hey Elisha, she was like, what did she say? She said that her and RH went to therapy, and he was always the problem, or something like that. The therapist, they couldn't stay with the therapist because he wouldn't understand. Some she said, y'all, but she just basically put everything on him. And it don't make sense. Because if you're the one that's having the issues in the marriage, then how is everything their fault? And when I say having the issues, I mean like you keep finding fault in these men that would make you even want to go to therapy. That's what I'm talking about. You finding the fault in them. But what about the fault in you? It's not given.
A lot to me
I honestly don't
because I
think she
didn't
have
have
a
a lot of
therapist either.
distractions. I didn't have a choice but to sit and just pray and talk to God and just relax and just, because I was sick all the time and I couldn't do much. So I was forced, revealed to me that I've been praying for, blessings that I've been asking for. It really just took time for me to just sit out and remove all distractions. And that was a force with this pregnancy because I didn't have a choice. And sometimes I be like, dang God, I want to be out. I want to have fun. I want to get dressed up. I want to get cute. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to, still travel. But with this pregnancy, I was forced to sit out. And during that forced to sit out of being extremely sick, going to the hospital, getting IV fluids and having to go do ultrasounds and then going to do ultrasounds all the time, then going to the doctor all the time, I couldn't do it. I had to really sit out. So if anybody's going through something right now and you're waiting for God to show you something and reveal something to you, my honest answer is for you to remove all distractions and just sit still. Because if you constantly moving and you constantly got different distractions, then you're never going to see what God is trying to reveal to you, because you got so many distractions presented to you to keep you blindsided to what God is trying to reveal to you. That's what I learned through this process and through this journey.
Baby, God probably was so aggravated with her If she was praying to God, if she's one of those women who praying to God about her relationship, I know God was aggravated with her. Because you can't tell me the way she just stayed with this Ninja Turtle, knowing, like she say, I seen all the red flags, even since the first interaction. Girl, what? But you stayed? You stayed. Make it make sense. So now the only thing you're holding yourself accountable for is moving on too fast after your marriage. So you mean to tell me, and that's the thing though, if you really look at it, because you moved, that's what caused all your issues, because you moved on too fast. Had you would have healed properly and gave even your kids time to heal from our age, because you, when you broke up with them, you made them break up with him also, and he was a father figure to them. Regardless if you think you were a single mother in your marriage or not, that man played a role in them kids' life. Period. You can't take that away from him. You can't take that away from him. Hence why your daughter was telling this man she loved him on one of the drop-offs of Baby Girl. Hence why your oldest son and RH got a whole secret handshake that they do when they see each other. You can't tell me that man ain't play no role. Miss Single Mother. You a single mother for real now. You said out your own mouth, and matter of fact, I ain't playing no more, y'all, because I'm about to get off of here because it's Saturday. I got to go cook, child. I want to enjoy the rest of my Saturday. Finish this video for y'all. But she said out of her own mouth, y'all. Damn, what was I going to say? I hate when that happened. Oh, my God. I just lost it. I shouldn't have cut myself off. Let me think. Hold on. What did she say? It's going to come back to me. It's going to come back to me. I hate when that happened. Dang, and it was something so good. It's something that she said, y'all. What was it, Pop? What was it? It was something about them kids too. Let me think about it. But it was something that she said. Was it in a post? Was it in a post? I can't even remember. I'm so mad. Dang. I can't remember. Watch, it's gonna come to me when I get off live. Oh, I don't beat this. Oh, it's gonna come to me when I get off live. Hey, Miss Beverlyn. You say remember she wanted RA to adopt those kids, but yet she was a single mom. Yep. Yep. Like it just it's not giving what she wanted to give, y'all. She's the problem. Period. I'm not saying these men are perfect in those situations because I feel like everybody has their person, right? Everybody has their person. The person they meant to be with, the person they just flow with. Everything runs smoothly. Granted, y'all have y'all little ups and downs, but when you can't live without a person, that's your person. But when it comes to her, she's the type of woman that just brings out the worst in these men. And you could tell at this point. You could tell. Because you can't tell me that you doing all of this stuff for these men financially and you still catching all this hell. It got to be something that you ain't doing. Okay? It's something you ain't doing and something you doing a little too much of outside of giving them financially. That's causing them triggers. Because you're bringing out the worst in these men. It's a reason why. That's what you need to work on. That's what you need to, maybe it's your insecurity. Maybe she thinks because she do so much financially that the men have to do what she say. Maybe she becomes controlling and dominant. Because I remember her saying on a live during the saga where she said that RH was no, she said this on that Bays interview. She said that RH they would always get into arguments because he would say that she's trying to be his mother. Like mother him. She was too controlling. Always doing this, always going through his phone, always that, always this. So it makes sense. It's starting to make a lot of sense. And the only issues that her and RH actually had was from social media issues. Because she couldn't deal with the ways how he would maneuver through social media. That's the marital issues that they had that would cause their altercations and stuff like that, they verbal altercations, because she would be starting stuff based off of people in his comments saying certain things, people in his DMs saying certain things, But when you get with a person that has millions of followers, that that's known on social media, that comes with the territory. Either you can handle it or you can't. That's it and that's all. Either you can handle that lifestyle or you can't. And you chose, I ain't gonna say you didn't choose the exact same man, but you chose a man that's in the industry, not in the same way, but well, he's in movies. So you pretty much chose the same field of a man, knowing that's your biggest downfall, and that's what you can't handle when it comes to a relationship. She need to go get her somebody working at Taco Bell. Okay? Okay? Like she said. She said she said on the live one time, y'all. She was like, I'd rather have a ninja working at McDonald's or Taco Bell, one of the two, than have a ninja that's mistreat me and this and that. So she said it ain't about the money. It ain't about the money, but you sure feel the need to gloat and flex about the fact that, oh, I have more money than my baby daddies. Oh, I do this and I do that. And let's keep it real. Let's keep it player. I'm the bag. But it ain't about the money though. But soon as something don't go right, she's using what she did to throw in their face. You see, that's the narcissistic part of her, right? Because she's quick to say, oh, giving is my love language. Giving is your love language. But yet, the minute somebody don't do what you like or don't do what you want, you throw what you did for them in their faces. So giving, in my opinion, ain't your love language because you're not doing it out of genuity. You're doing it out of malice intent because you want to hold it over their heads. Just like you use that excuse for getting that ring back as why you exposed Janelle on the internet. 1 minute it was, oh, tell him give me my ring back. I even called his family to get my ring back or I was going to come to the internet. She said it on the live. She was like, I exposed him because he don't want to give me my ring back. And I paid $10,000 for that ring. But in the next breath, you said on that guy's podcast the next day, you said that you exposed him because that's the push that you need to move on. So make it make sense. Ma'am, it's too many inconsistent stories. And that's why Janelle is still unbothered on their platform, moving right along like nothing happened, still cooking up pre-manufactured body butter, packaging it up, shipping it out, selling it, whatever. Still looking goofy and looking stank. He look a little like he musty a little bit, especially when he ain't got no haircut. But he's still moving and shaking like nothing happened. Very much unbothered. Still wearing all the jewelry you done bought him in every picture. Okay? Because people are over your BS. You got a few supporters that sympathize with you because of probably personal experiences. But other than that, people are over your BS, child. They are over it. Okay? And we're going to end on that, y'all. Shout out to y'all for being tuned in. We about to hit by the time my outro play, we'll be at 2 hours. I'm about to go and relax. I'm going to cook a little something quick. Enjoy the rest of my Saturday because you could pretty much say the weekend is over. I'm trying to shake back with this cold, child. I ain't never had a cold this long. I normally be done shook back. I don't know what's going on. Okay? Probably because I be overexert myself. But anyways, I love you guys and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Thank y'all for rocking out with your girl. And we'll be back tomorrow with another one. I don't know what time I'm going to go live tomorrow, y'all. Y'all know how it go. I just throw one up there. But I'm going to try to put out a video. I got it, Latte. I got it saved. I'm going to try to put out a video for y'all at least by this evening. We'll see. Hopefully I can hurry up and finish it. But bye, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday. Love you guys.
It goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always out of black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block holes. being shady, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause you know I block holes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block